Hello dear students, today I am going to discuss the SET-A question paper of Higher Secondary Part 2nd Annual Regular Summer Zone 2022 of Jammu Division. I hope that this question paper is helpful for the students, those who are going to appear during the session 2022 in Winter Zone of Jammu Division, Kashmir Division and in Summer Zone of Jammu Division 2023. Time allowed 2 hours and 10 minutes. Subject Physical Education, Class 12th. Maximum marks 60. Section A, 1 marks each. Question number 1. Dynamic strength is also known as isotonic strength. Second, isometric strength. Third, mesotonic strength. Fourth, microtonic strength. Answer is option first, isotonic strength. Question number 2. Flexibility exercises are performed from stationary position is known as option first, static flexibility. Second, dynamic flexibility. Third, strength flexibility. Fourth, speed flexibility. Answer is option first, static flexibility. Question number 3. Which kind of warming up prepares the body to take the load of physical stress of training in competitions? Option first, mental warming up. Second, psychological warming up. Third, physiological warming up. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, physiological warming up. Question number 4. Isotonic exercises were introduced in the year option first 1945, second 1946, third 1845, fourth 1846. Answer is option first, 1945. Question number 5. The leaders with voluntary service are known as option 1, motive leaders. Second, amateur leaders. Third, political leaders. Fourth, none of these. Answer is amateurs leaders. Question number 6. Morality may also be defined as synonymous with option first, arrogance. Second, suffering. Third, ethics. Fourth, all of these. Answer is option third, ethics. Question number 7. The school curriculum should include option 1, moral education. Second, value education. Third, both option first and second. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option first, moral education. Question number 8. Which of the following is not a leisure time activity? Option first, camping. Second, fishing. Third, mountaineering. Fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, sports. Question number 9. Sports environment includes option 1, to earn money. Second, proper infrastructures. Third, to harm people. Fourth, all of these. Answer is option second, proper infrastructure. Question number 10. To keep away from causing harm to any organism. Option 1, ahimsa. Second, himsa. Third, satya. Fourth, asatya. Answer is option first, ahimsa. Question number 11. Santosh means option 1, unhappiness. Second, displeasure. Third, contentment. Fourth, discontent. Answer is option third, contentment. Question number 12. The distance of steeplechase race for men is option first 2000 centimeter, second 2000 meter, third 3000 centimeter, fourth 3000 meter. Answer is option fourth 3000 meter. Question number 13. Position of the body at the marked starting point. Option first, approach run. Second, initial stance. Third, take off. Fourth, flight. Answer is option second, initial stance. Question number 14. Weight of table tennis ball is option first 2.7 gram. Second, 2.7 kg. Third, 7.2 gram. Fourth, 7.2 kg. Answer is 2.7 gram. Question number 15. Which of the following causes inflammations and sensitivity of the small airways in the lungs? Option first, heat stroke. Second, heat cramps. Third, asthma. Fourth, all of these. Answer is option third, asthma. Question number 16. Rehabilitation of sports injuries include option first, proper warming up. Second, proper knowledge of game. Third, proper rest and recovery. Fourth, all of these. Answer is option third, proper rest and recovery. Section B. Each question carry 3 marks. Question number 17. Why moral values are eroding? Why mean what? Moral, what is right and wrong. Values means something which have worth. Eroding means destroying something slowly. This question is related from chapter number 4, moral education. The answer may be moral values are eroding in modern sphere due to many reasons. Few reasons are as listed below. Number 1. There is hardly any moral lesson in school's curriculum. Number 2. Children are busy with the education system, which is only a marks earning system. Third, parents have hardly time to teach the children the value system and they are busy in earning money. Fourth, modernity of children is exposed to media like television where they learn the immoral things. Number 5. Moral education ideally should give the children a ready set of values at school level. Or how to revive value system. How mean in what way? Revive, bring back. Value system means loyalty, honesty, integrity, selfness. This question is related to chapter number 4, moral education. The answer may be it is the demand of the time that value system should revive. Few steps helpful in the reviving moral value system are as under. Number 1. Parents should tell the children about our culture and value system. Second, the school curriculum should include moral education. Third, take good things from Western culture and not bad things. Fourth, moral and spiritual values should be infused in a children at an early age. Fifth, the heart of morality is therefore to respect the persons. Question number 18. Define strength and its types. Strength means the quality of being physically strong. Types means kinds. This question is related to chapter number 1, physical fitness. The answer may be strength is the ability of muscles to overcome resistance. Strength can be defined as the amount of force a muscle can exert. Then, types of strength. There are two main types of strength. Number one, static strength. Two, dynamic strength. Then, dynamic strength has three types: maximum strength, second, explosive strength, third, strength endurance. Question number 19. What is limbering down? Write its benefits. Limbering down means cooling down. Benefits means advantages. This question is related to chapter number 2, training methods. The answer may be after the training session, a limber down of 15 to 20 minutes is essential or important to help an athlete to recover. Some light exercises are performed without giving jerk to the body to bring back the body temperature near to normal level. Limbering down is also known as cooling down. Then the benefits. Few benefits of limbering down are as listed below. Number 1, promotes quick recovery from fatigue. Second, muscular stiffness and soreness is prevented. Third, reduces aches, pains, and one feels fresh for training session of next day. Fourth, body temperature become normal. Fifth, proper removal of waste product. 6. Supply of oxygen normalizes. Question number 20. Explain how physical education promotes social values. Explains means to make something clear. Promotes to encourage. Social values includes freedom, respect, justice, community, and responsibility. This question is related to chapter number 3, sociological aspects of physical education. The answer may be physical education is actually viewed as a school subject which facilitated to put together the youth for a great way of life and concentrates on the general physical of theirs as well as psychological growth along with importing very important social such as number 1, sincerity, 2, self confidence, 3, honesty, 4th, cooperative, 5, sympathetic behaviors. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines or write down the various qualities gained through games and sports. This question is also related to chapter number 3, sociological aspects of physical education. The answer may be few qualities gained through games and sports are as listed below. Number 1, dutifulness. 2, cooperative. 3, sympathetic behavior. 4th, emotional balanced. 5, honest. 6, punctual. 7, self confidence. 8, courteous. 9, right judgment. 10, loyal. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 points. Question number 21. Is there any need for proper environment in physical education program? This question is related to chapter number 5, sports and environment. The answer may be first of all, introduction of sports environment. Sports environment is considered as a healthy and positive environment Thus, it lays the foundation of healthy life. It plays important role in child growth and development. Sports environment is safe, clean and healthy. Thus leads the man towards progress and prosperity. Yes, there is a proper need of environment in physical education program. Few needs are as listed below. Number 1, safe environment. 2, good place for fitness. 3, full opportunity for growth. Fourth, prevent accident and health problem. Fifth, motivates to perform well. 6, community influence. 7, social interactive place. 8, creative laboratories. 9, parental help and encouragement. 10, institutional environment. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 22. Discuss the role of yoga in the field of games and sports. Role means the character. Discuss, write about seriously or formally. This question is related to chapter number 6, Yoga. The answer may be, first of all, introduction. The people of ancient Greece believed in the principle, a sound mind in a sound body. Generally, it is considered yoga is mainly related to spiritual development of the individual. Up to some extent, it is exactly right to think that yoga is not directly related in the field of games and sports. Few elements of yoga are usually performed by the sports persons for various purposes in games and sports. The role of yoga in the field of games and sports are as listed below. Number 1, concentration power improved. Number 2, respiratory systems improved. Number 3, skeleton system improved. Fourth, sports injuries prevented. 5, motor learning skill improved. 6, cardiovascular system improved. 7, yoga helpful during off season. 8, digestive system improved. 9, obesity controlled. 10, immune system improved. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 23. Define relay races. Define means meaning or identify the essential qualities relay to receive and then passes on a signal or message. This question is related to chapter number 7, concept of major games and sports, and its subchapter is athletics. The answer may be, the relay method of racing was started in the United States of America about 1883. The original method was for the men running second quarter of the course, each to take over a small flag from the first as he arrived before departing on their own stage of the race, at the end of which they in their turn handed on their flags to the awaiting next runners. The flags, however, were considered cumbersome, and for a time it was sufficient for outgoing runner to touch or touched by his predecessors. The baton, a hollow or plastic baton, was introduced in 1893. In 1964, rule changed to permit the runner receiving the baton to start his own 10 meter before the zone, but he had to take the baton with the zone itself. The two most usual relay races are 4 into 100 meter and 4 into 400 meter. The baton must be carried in the hand throughout the race. If baton dropped, it must be picked up by the same athlete who dropped it. Dropping the baton shall not result in disqualification, except in their other lane. Question number 23, or draw a neat and clean diagram of javelin with the proper specifications. Draw an area activity that concern the public, means arena. Tidy is clean, done carefully, not dirty. Specifications mean detailed informations. This question is related to chapter number 7, concept of major games and sports, and its subchapter is athletics. The answer may be draw the diagram of javelin arena with the help of pencil, divider, scale, and other geometry equipments. Then write its complete specifications like length of the runway for javelin, width of the runway, sector angle of javelin, thickness of scratch line. The runway ends in a curved arc. Question number 24. What can people do to prevent sports related injuries? This question is related to chapter number 8, sports medicine, first aid and rehabilitations. The answer may be today treating a sports injury is much better than in the past. Most people who do not get sports injuries play sports exercise again. People has to take some preventive steps to prevent sports related injuries or as listed below. Number 1, proper maintenance of playing area. Number 2, proper warming up before participation. 3, elimination of unfair practices. 4th, wearing protective gear wherever required. 5, medical examination of playing participants. 6, medical examination of playing participants. 7, using standard equipment and facilities. 8, players should be matched on the basis of age. 9, periodical inspections of equipment extra. 10, organizations sports by keeping in view the safety of players. Section C. Each question carry 5 marks. Question number 25. In what ways you can improve endurance? Give details of its training methods. This question is related to chapter number 2, training methods. The answer may be endurance is one of the most important factors of physical fitness. Endurance has an ability to resist against fatigue. Endurance has two types of endurance development methods. Number 1, short term endurance or muscular endurance. 2, long term endurance or cardiovascular endurance. Training methods for endurance development or continuous training methods, then interval training method, fartlek training method. Explain all these 3 endurance method in few lines, or highlights the main features of fartlek training and interval training methods. Features means an important or noticeable part of something. This question is also related to chapter number 2, training methods. The answer may be the main features of training methods, or fartlek is a Swedish term which means speed play. This training method was introduced by O. Strand and Gosta Hellner. Through this method, average runner can also benefit from a simplified from fartlek training. Its main motto is self-awareness. Fartlek running is done on the road or in parkland or bushy tracks. The natural course is selected as it should have hills, river beds, forest, muddy roads, grassy ground, and sandy path extra. Self discipline plays a vital role in fartlek training method. Then interval training methods. This method is introduced by the Boldmar glaciers. Later on this method is modified by Glacier and Reindel. In this method, total workout is to be performed is divided into small periods. These periods are performed with certain speed in intervals or rest, incomplete rest or recovery is given in intervals. In other words, the total work is performed in intervals and incomplete rest is given each interval or workout. Interval training method has two types. Number 1, slow or extensive training method. 2, fast or intensive training method. Question number 26. What is socializations? How is socialization achieved through sports? This question is related to chapter number 3, sociological aspects of physical education. The answer may be socialization means the process whereby an individual learns to adjust to a group and behave in a manner approved by the society or group is called socialization. Socializations occurs through many ways in sports. Number 1, social interaction with other players. 2, accompanies sports participation. 3, social skills develops such as friendship, cooperation, helpful nature, dutifulness, displaced, honesty, punctuality, regularity, extra. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 27. What do you mean by environment? Elaborate the essential elements of positive environment. Essential means the important. Elaborate means give more detail. This question is related to chapter number 5, sports and environment. The answer may be, first of all, the meaning of environment. Environment can be defined as a sum of all the living and non-living elements, their effects that influence human life, while living or biotic elements or animals, plants, forests and birds. Non-living or abiotic elements include water, land, sunlight, rocks and air. Few important positive elements of or as listed below. Number 1, safe drinking water. Number 2, clean air. Number 3, low level of noise. Number 4, sanitary surroundings. 5, low level of radioactive radiation. 6, infrastructural setup. 7, training equipment. 8, expert. 9, sporting staff. 10, facilities for players. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 28. Write down the silent features of a standard athletic track. Find out the stagger of lane number 7. Silent means most important or noticeable. Features, noticeable part of something. Standard, a level of quality. Stagger, to walk with a short steps. This question is related to chapter number 7, concept of major games and sports. Its subchapter is athletics. The answer may be, first, the standard track should be laid in the north and south directions. 2, it should be 400 meter with at least 8 lanes of 1.22 to 1.25 meter width. 3, all races should finish on one straight lines. 4th, staggers for 200 meter, 400 meter and 800-meter races should be properly marked. 5. Areas for jumping and throwing should be separately marked. 6. Track comprises two semicircles, each with a radius of 36.50 meter, which are joined by two straights, each 84.39 meter in length. 7. Track event consists of sprints, middle distance, long distance, hurdles and relays. 8. Track and field is usually played outdoors in stadium. The stagger for 7th lane is 45.38 meter by using formula W n minus 1 minus 0.10 into 2 pi, or write down the history of athletics and mention the names of various track and field events. This question is also related to chapter number 7, concept of major games and sports, and its subchapter is athletics. The answer may be: historians estimate that the origins of athletics or track and field events can be traced back to the 9th and 10th century BC in Greece. By the year 776 BC, athletics had become popular enough that it was included in first ever ancient Olympic Games held in Olympia, Greece. The names of various track and field events are as under: sprint races 100 meter, 200 and 400 meter; middle distance races 800 meter and 1500 meter races; long distance races 3000 meter for women, 5000 meter for men; 10,000 meter marathon, 29-kilometer walk and 50-kilometer walk; obstacle races or hurdle races 110 meter for men, 100 meter for women, 400 meter for men and women, 3000 meter steeplechase for men; relay races 4 into 100 meter, 4 into 400 meter; field events, throwing events, shot put throw, discus throw, javelin throw, hammer throw; jumping events, long jump, high jump, triple jump, pole vault. Thanks and have a nice day, my dear students.